Hello, everyone. Kia Holt here, author Kia Holt. So I am really excited. This Saturday, April 25th, I am going to my very first book festival in Conneaut, Ohio. Where is that? Great question. I don't know. I've never been there. It's 3 hours north of Columbus, and I'm excited about going there, excited about doing my first book festival. So what I wanted to do today is talk, just in case anyone is curious, or if there's any new authors on here, what do you take for a book signing? So I like to be organized. I've got 3 different cards where I wrote down what I take based off the type of book signing I'm doing. Sometimes you take the money from the book signings, and sometimes the owner of the platform does. And then sometimes you take books with you, sometimes you don't. So this one I want to focus on today is when you, the author, is responsible for everything. So some of the things that I'll be taking with me is Cashbox, because I'm responsible for collecting, the payment. And then I also have a sign here with all of my different books, so that people who are walking by, they'll be able to see the title as well as the price. And then in order to speed up collecting the funds, I've got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle. And then on the back, I have direct link to my Amazon page where I encourage people to leave reviews. If you haven't done so, I really would appreciate it if you do. And then also have, there's Amazon. This one is a direct link to my website. And then you got to have bags, right? People need bags to put their books in. So I have small, medium, and large. The other thing is this festival is from 1 to 7. I don't know how many pictures I'll be taking, how many videos I'll be doing. So I brought a charger for my phone just in case. And then, of course, you got to have your tablecloth to put on the table. So I do know at this particular one, like I said, everything is different. Some of the signings I go to, I have to take my own table and chairs. But this one, it's being provided. The other thing is that, and I have to do a better job of this, is I have a thing here to collect people's name, address, email address for future things, because yes, I am writing another book. Exciting. And of course, I forgot to put my books by here. The other thing, I have a pencil case. So inside the pencil case, calculator. So for those who are buying multiple books, we can calculate that. Of course, pens for signing. And then I have a notebook where I keep up to track my sales. So I had a lovely surprise when I opened this. So I've been doing a different type of signing and haven't had to take this with me. I found $20, y'all. I was like, score. That's like selling a book all over again. So the other thing is that you will definitely need some kind of holders for your books, so that people will be able to see them versus them just laying flat on the table. For every you don't even have to buy anything. I give out bookmarks. So I have a bookmark, and then on the back has a list of all of my current books. And then I have business cards with, again, links directly to my website and to Amazon so that people can leave a review. I think I forgot to mention that. And then, of course, books, right? So, of course, I started this video without bringing the books closer to me. So, as I always say, this is a live video, and no, I do not know how to edit videos, so you just kind of get what you get with me, but it does make it more authentic, right? I don't know. Okay, so I have 3 different books out. So I'm digging this out of my case that I take based off of different book signings. So one, I have a hard copy as well as a paperback copy of, this was my debut book, Dealing with Grief and How to Move Beyond It. So of course you got to have books there. And then, so I published that one. And then I also have a journal that goes along with the book. You can either use this with the book or you can use it by itself. And then the other thing I have with the prices is I offer a special if you buy both of these together. Okay. I guess I should say prices, right? So hard copy, let's just get rid of the pennies. $25, $20, $19. Buy these together for $33. And then I also have, some of you may not know, I'm also a pastor. So I wrote this book, Sermon Notebook and Journal. So this is for taking notes at church. You write down whatever the pastor gives for the scripture, the topic. whatever it is, the notes that you pull out of there. You're also going to write down the scriptures that you choose to meditate on for that week, prayers for yourself as well as others, reflections on the message. And then at the end of every month, I have different reflections for people to reflect over the past messages. And then every month I have different questions to kind of challenge our spiritual growth, because why have a stagnant faith? We need a faith that is ever growing and increasing. Okay, so those are most of the things I also have a banner. So I have a banner and it says, meet the author, get your book signed today. So I take my banners at all of my book signings, and table signage. So I showed you some of it. I didn't show you the other one. Here's the other thing I learned. When you're going to a book signing and you're by yourself, you need something to put on your table to tell people that you'll be right back. So if you have to make a run to the potty. So I have a sign there for that. And that is what I take on those. So if you're interested in the other type of book signings that I do, like I said, some of them you take the books with you, some you don't, some you collect payment, some you don't. And so I just made lists for the 3 different types of book signings that I've done thus far, and try to stay organized. So anyway, this Saturday, April 25th, I will be at the Book Bash in Conneaut, Ohio. If you are anywhere in the area, it's from 1 to 7. It's free. It's free, so come on in. There's going to be a bunch of authors there, and I'm just really excited. It's a different type of festival that I've done, and looking forward to it. So let me know if you have any questions. I know sometimes I talk fast because I get excited. So if there's anything I said that you didn't understand, or if you'd like me to expound upon, I would be glad to do. All right, let's stay in touch. Have a great day. Have a good night. Bye.